I know you've all heard the common statistic that between 60 and 65% of Americans are overweight or obese in today. But did you know that according to MD and PhD UFO weighing, if the trends increase at the rate they are now, that by the year 2030, approximately 86% of our population will be overweight or obese. This is just one of the reasons that I believe that physical education should be required in college. Physical education can help teach our population and young adults about exercise and healthy eating habits. Exercise and eat right for weight management, exercise and eat right for physical health, and exercise and eat right for mental health. There are a few ways that physical education can teach us how to live a healthier, more satisfying life. Exercise and eat right for weight management. Most exercise experts agree that 30 minutes of physical activity per day can have great benefits in maintaining your weight. Exercise burns fat, it builds muscle, which in turn burns more calories, and it reduces inches from your physique. Recently, I spoke with a woman who goes to a local salon that I attend, and she told me that by cutting soda from her diet alone, she lost 30 pounds. That's just one example of how one small change to your diet can affect your weight loss significantly. Besides your looks though, exercising and eating right can have a positive effect on your health, your physical health. According to a kinesiology textbook that's used here at the University of South Dakota, besides the fact that exercise can help you manage your weight, it actually also helps prevent heart disease, stroke, and diabetes, among other ailments. In a study published by the British Journal of Sports Medicine, overweight and obese Americans took part in a 12-week aerobic program, and at the end of the program, although their weight loss was not as much as they expected, they all had increases in aerobic capacity, better heart rate, blood pressure, waist circumference, and mood. In another study by Timothy Dahl and colleagues in the American Journal of Health Promotion, they studied millions of Americans' diets across America and found that in those Americans with uncontrolled hypertension, if they reduced their sodium intake by a certain amount, they could actually eliminate 1.5 million cases of that hypertension. Similarly, in those Americans with high cholesterol, if they reduced their intake of saturated fats, they could actually eliminate 3.9 million cases. Now, many of you are not overweight, you're not obese, and you don't have health problems, so you're wondering, well, what does this have to do with me? But actually, exercise and healthy eating can help your mental health also. Guy Faulkner from the University of Toronto and Stuart Biddle from Loughborough University studied 6 clinically depressed participants over 1 year and determined that at the end of the year, those who exercised definitely had positive effects on that depression. Experts everywhere are praising the effects of exercise on depression. Daniel Landers from Arizona State University quotes, "We now have evidence to support the claim that exercise is related to positive mental health, as indicated by the relief of symptoms of depression and anxiety." PhD Peter Hossman from Stockholm University and colleagues claimed that those who exercise 2 to 3 times per week are found to have less depression, anger, cynical distrust, and stress in their lives. And we know we could all use less stress in our lives. So although we know all these positive effects of exercise and healthy eating, when schools are cutting curriculum, physical education classes are always some of the first on the chopping block. I know English and math and sciences are obviously very important. You want to get a good job someday, but what use is that good job if you die of a heart attack or stroke before you even get to do it, or if you're clinically depressed throughout your entire life? It's obviously not going to enhance your enjoyment of life. There is a way to stop this obesity epidemic, and it's as easy as exercising and eating right. So exercise and eat right for weight management, for physical health, and for mental health.